Welcome, race fans. You know what time it is? That's right, it's MaxspeedTV Bobby with all the freaking hobbies coming right at you. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. One more time, I'll say it again. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. What does that mean? Oh boy. It is going to be a blast tonight. Why? Because we got a boatload of drivers out here, and they all think they got what it takes to be the winner tonight. And we have some great drivers in this bunch. They all can get the job done, but we all know it's only going to be one guy that's going to be able to win this bad boy. But you got to have teammates, got to have friends. A couple things that we're going to look at tonight. Well, first off, let me show them to you. And here they all are. Take a look at these ugly mugs, will you? Wow, we got a few of them. BK Anderson in the 17 machine. He's the cat that's going to be running around in what they call the VR. He has no TV screens, no monitors, or nothing to look at. He's going to be doing it the new style. He's got the little headset on his head and stuff. That's what he's running. Sebastian Marin at a 23, the 19-year-old. All you see is his big face right there. He looks like a ghost. Take a good look at this cat, because he can get around this place. Cody Nagels, right now he's probably running to the bathroom, doing whatever he has to do and get it over with. Everett F. Lane. F stands for fast at the 24. Right there he is. Look at him, the old Mountaineer old-timer. I swear to God, he looks like the dude on Duck Dynasty. Uncle Sal or whatever they call him. I can't even remember it, but he looks like one of the Duck Dynasty guys. He can get around this track as well. And of course, Tom Pichard. He's actually been a winner already at one of these tracks that I broadcasted already. He's the number 6. He's the Australian dude. I like to call him flat out Dundee. Nicknamed Skippy. These are in-car cams or in-rig cams. So we have a chance to talk to these cats and watch them all night long tonight. Remember a couple things in this race. Like I said, friends, teammates. A lot of bump drafting, a lot of side drafting. Green flag pit stops. Yeah, that ought to be fun. It's either going to be poetry in motion or it's going to be, as my dad used to say, a real shit show. One or the other. You don't want to get hit, you don't want to hit nobody, and you don't want to get spun out going into your pit stall. Getting a lap back here, it can be kind of tough, especially when several other ones are trying to get their lap back as well. Some cats are going to run up front, some cats are going to stay all the way back into the back and try to get their the time in, get these laps ran down a little bit. That's the object, that's what they want to try to do. Stay out of trouble. You only get 2 fast repairs all night long. That's all you're going to get. You got to stay in it to win it. And you got to keep the fenders on these bad boys because, as you well as I know, aerodynamics. That's the key to this whole bad boy right here. Anyway, stick around. Be right back. National Anthem. Come on back. Get something to eat, something to drink. You don't want to miss a bit of this race. It's going to be exciting. We'll be right back right after this.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, take us that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land. Another praise. to say, stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, Satan's that star, spangled banner, yeah, for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Welcome back, everybody. Max Speed TV, Bobby with all the hobbies. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. 20 seconds to go before we get into the grid where I get to screw up all their last names. That's my forte. It's what I do best. Remember, real quick, just to let you know, we have 5 cats out here. Take a look at them. They're getting ready, thinking about it. Sebastian took my advice down here on the left, the 23. He put a hat on. Had a big glare on that forehead. It was killing me. But anyway, we'll be talking and watching those guys throughout this entire race. Pit stops. Big thing. We'll see how it goes. As they come to the grid, and I do believe they are right now, it's time for me to do what I do best. And speaking of Sebastian, I am shocked. I cannot believe you took the pole on this one, huh? All right, let's go through this. Have a little fun with it. The 23, Sebastian Marin, the kid from New Mexico or Puerto Rico, I don't know, somewhere down there in that area. Sebastian Marin, 19 years old. Any ladies out there, the boy is single. As a matter of fact, I don't think he's ever been kissed by a girl. So this could be his night. If you're looking for a winner, take a look at this kid. He can get her on his track. I'm telling you. Keep an eye on number 23. He can get her done. The 90 beside him, Gary Jenkins. Another one. What a great qualifying run on his part. Row number 2, the 27, Steven Karosik. This guy's a winner. And take a look at this guy from the Super Speedway Kings, the 16, the one and only Jimmy Crow. Great run on his part up here for the qualifying. Row number 3 of the 4, Zachary Lima. This guy can push. He loves to push. He'd rather push than win. I've seen him push his own parents down the steps before. The guy just loves to push. The 25 beside him, JD Crow. Keep an eye on the 25. He loves the high side right up against the wall. That's where you'll find him at. Row number 4 to 68, Jackson Carr, 14 years old. Take a look at this guy. He'll be out running, or should I say kid. He'll be running all night long. He got a quarter and he got a note from his mom. He can stay up past his bedtime tonight. He is high on high C punch. He's ready to rock and roll. Get it done. He can do it. Everett F. Lane, we got a camera on him with the 24. F stands for fast. Keep an eye on him. Row number 5, the 215, Rick Cadoti. Number 6 beside him, Top Achard. I call him Dundee from the man down under. The Australian boy, number 6, we got a camera with him as well. The 101, Randy Miner. And row 6, beside him, the 97, Ken MacArthur. Row number 7, the number 1, Cody Nagels. We got a camera with him as well. And the 21 of Tony Wright beside him. We follow these boys around here a little bit, huh? Row number 8, the 17, BK Anderson. We got a camera with him. The 020, Simon. I want to say it's Surgis. If not, well, we're just going to, it is tonight. Row number 9 to 47, Robert Anderson, the 14. Oh, here we go. Vincenti Jalapeno on a big stick, Guerrero. How's that? That'll get me cement blocks in the lake somewhere, probably. We're just going to call him the Italian Stallion. How's that? Row 10, 96, Dustin Franklin, the 01, Robert Anderson beside him. Row 11, the 18, Dylan Brent, and the 22 of Larry Dickinson. Row 12, the 85, Al Cena. He can get around here as well. The 19, Mark Mastralia. And row 13 to 46, last but not least, Justin Kraft. Holy crap, past the Tylenol. Phew, that was fun, wasn't it? 23, Sebastian Marin. We'll show it to you one time. Right there he is. The face, the boy, 19 years old. He can win some races. Ugly as hell, but he can win races. Steven Karosik down in the bottom. We like to call that the rocking chair. You is as safe as in your mama's arms. About as safe as you're going to be on this track unless you're dead last. Pace truck out of the way. Bye-bye music. Hello engines. And there we go. Starter's going to take a look, and if he likes what he sees, we're going to rock and roll. And if you don't like it, we're going to fire it up and do it again. And he likes what he sees, and away we going to go. Karosik jumps up on the high side, which is absolutely no surprise to me. Why? Because he's hooked up with one of his teammates, Sebastian Marin, together again. Or I'll take that back. I just lied. That's Gary Jenkins. My bad. He's hooked up with Gary Jenkins up there. Sebastian's down on the bottom, hooked up with his teammate, and that's Zachary Lima. Zachary Lima being the pusher. Gary Jenkins being the pusher on the top. And already taking a look at the 14 all by himself. Trying to do something on the high side by himself. And of course that 14 is going to be, there he is. And that's going to be my buddy. We just got to call him the Italian Stallion, Vincenti Guerrero. Hell, I don't know if that's right or not. I'll probably be dead tomorrow. I know I'm not going to answer or open any packages that come to the door. I'll have the wife answer or pick those up and answer them and open them or whatever. But anyway, he's up there by himself, going to the dance party, and he has no partner. Eventually, they're going to work in, hop in behind him as the 46 is thinking about doing. That's going to be Justin Kraft. And we got another guy, the 96. He's a taker, Dustin Franklin. And in case if any of you guys out there on YouTube might know that, that might be Clifford Franklin's brother. If you know what movie that came from, you tell me, let me know, and I'll send you a T-shirt. Sebastian Marin, still on the bottom. Mama's rocket chair. And all these cats, they know how to get around this place, and they know how to get around it very, very well. I do not look to see anything crazy going on for a while. Letting the time and the laps just wind down. That's exactly what they want to do. Probably looking right around 23, 24 laps for a pit stop. Like I said earlier, that could be poetry in motion, or it could not be. There he is. He looks like a ghost. All you see is his face. The face and that 1970s porn star mustache he's got going on. But he is going to be your leader, but now we got a little 3-wide thing happening. Whoa, the 25 got shoved by the 14. J.D. Crow, like I told you before during the driver introduction, he loves to be up on that high side. Well, here he comes. He almost loved that wall so much, he almost got to see it firsthand right there. You got anybody out there on YouTube you want me to say hello to as far as the drivers, let me know. I'll give them a shout out over here. When they watch this thing or whatever, they'll know they got some support. I'll say anything you want me to say to them. I don't live by any of them. Three wide, up at the front. The 46 needs to catch up, get a little something going on that top side. They need to get a little bit more momentum up there, and they can make this bad boy a 3-wide race for sure. Now, some of these cats, they're going to work their way right back to the back, and they're going to watch this thing wind down as far as the laps go. And one of the guys that likes to do it and do it very well is the 85 with Al Cena. A veteran at these big boy super speedway tracks. And why does he sit all the way back here? I'm going to show you why. Because we're riding around with him right now. You can see all the way up there. If anything happens, he's got enough time to make an evasive maneuver and possibly save a fast repair. Stay out of trouble. Because you know darn well about the last 10 laps of this thing, you can't buy enough fast repairs. Because it hits the fan pretty hard. And he doesn't lose the draft. He's just hanging out. And that's a lot better thinking. Some of these cats up here in the middle. The 24, Ever Lane. There he is, right around with him in the middle. And right there he is, on your screen. He's got to deal with them on the left and the right and the front and the back. If something happens, he is not going to miss it. And man, I'm telling you, the 16... That 16 machine of Jimmy Crow right up there, you can see how this air pushes these cars around. He's got his hands full. Jimmy is hanging right there with him, though. And you can't push him because there's nowhere for him to go. And then you got to peek out every so often because you got to keep your stuff cool. Those water temperatures, they'll go sky high on you and you won't even realize it until it's too late. Karosik's going to bring him around again. J.D. Crow looking for a little help still up on that top. I'll tell you, it's a nerve-wracking ride when you're in the middle. And I do mean it's nerve-wracking. Got ourselves a car that's blinking here. That's not a good thing to have either. Depending on how long he's gone, he pops back into the picture. That's an eerie feeling. And that might be right there in front of Cody Nagels. And right there he is. It was awful nice of Cody to make his bed up before the race. Tom, cool, collected, running around here with one hand on the wheel. Now he's got two of them. He's currently in 18th, sitting back here riding along. Jackson Carr, 14 years old, hanging out here with the big boys. I'll get rid of that. There he is in the 68. You would know he was 14 by the way he drives. This kid can drive. $11 out of 70 in the books. Caution free so far. Everybody's playing nice. And of course, I put the pressure on them too. I waive my broadcasting fee. If they can go an entire race caution-free, they deserve a free broadcast. And that's what I do here at MaxspeedTV TV. Mr. Krosick up here. He happens to be one of the league owner, the 27 machine. He's probably got everything crossed he can have crossed on his body, hoping that we go caution-free. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm not cheap. I'm no cheap date. Corrosive. He's led 8 laps. Finally got her down in a mama's rocking chair. Sebastian Marin went back up on the high side. They switched. Lima down there doing the pushing. Now the 27, the 4, the 23, they're all teammates right there. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe yep, that's correct. They are. They're all teammates. Everett F. Lane trying to make something happen up top. There he is. And he's got the 25 behind him shoving his little heart out. And that is J.D. Crow. They're not exactly gaining, but they're not really losing a whole lot. They're hanging on. Just a 2-car train. Trying to get some help. The 22 slowly trying to catch him. And that's going to be Larry Dickerson, I believe. Man, we got a lot of M&Ms out here on the track. We got trouble right up there. I seen them guys touch. That's going to cause a mess. There goes the free broadcast waiver. Our first caution of the night. Well, let's see if we can find out where this occurred. And right there's where it was. Back that up ever so slowly. Get rid of this. Slow her down. Looks like to me, possibly. Get us another view here. There we go. Take a look and see. See the 101? Yeah, looks like he might have came up just a tad, caught the 215. Be Randy Minor. And when he did that, well, as you can see it, all hell breaks loose back in the back. The number 1 goes for a nice little ride. And that's Cody Nagel's hard into the inside wall along with the 54, the 01. That's going to be some fast repairs being used up. And they're all going to line up and they're all going to come into the pits. Let's ride around and let's do a pit stop. Riding around with Mr. Kurosik. He's going to bring them on down to the pits. And out he comes. Comes in number 1, goes out number 1. Zachary Lima. He's going to be number 2. Sebastian Marin, 3. 4, Gary Jenkins, 5th. Everett Lane. Jackson Carr, the boy wonder, 6th. 7th, JD Crow. Tom Pichard, 8. 9th, Justin Kraft. 10th, Simon. I hope Surges. If not, we just gotta call him Simon. Good old Sebastian. There he sets. The ghost from down under. That's what he looks like. He's scary as hell. See if I can find him out here. He might be hiding from me. Hey, there he is. Sebastian, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
All right, give us a wave. Everybody wave. Okay, there you go. How's it going? How's the car feeling? Everybody seems to be playing nicely.
Yeah, car feels great. You know, no handling issues. Yeah, it's early. Everybody's playing nice, but it's still a blast up front.
Oh yeah, sure it is. Especially when you got the teammates all around you. Okay,
Yes,
now before you started, have you been well hydrated? You ain't got to worry about that, right?
Yep, well hydrated.
Okay, everything's good. You've went potty. Everything's good there, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. So we can expect a pretty good race out of you then, right?
Hopefully. We'll see.
All right, now I am a little nervous because you're the only cat just went right into the pits again.
I don't know. I feel like it's a little too early to dip in again, top off, but no, we'll see. I like
good.
being out front, so that's the plan.
Well, you know what? That's good. Like seeing you out here. We're going to keep an eye on you. And, well, good luck. It's fun chatting with you. It's fun watching you. I'll tell you that. I'm going to catch back with you later to see how you're doing, bud.
And 4.
All right. Have yourself a safe one. We'll be keeping a good eye on you.
Thank you.
All righty. Oh, my Lord. Dale, yeah. Is that right?
Yeah.
You think I'd remember that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
One thing about it, when you're a broadcaster and you interview somebody, if you don't get them back in the Discord with their team, you put them somewhere else, man, that's like putting a chunk of meat in the lion's den. You are in trouble. 17 laps out of 70 in the book Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies. Glad to have everybody out here, all 10 of you that's watching. Top 5, Marin, Jenkins, Lane, Carr, and Crow. J.D. Crow. And there he is. I'm not used to seeing him down at the bottom. That probably won't last. He loves that top side. Sebastian will be down at the bottom leading them. Gary Jenkins in the 90s going to be up top. Who's your pushers? Everett Lane in the 24. the bottom. The boy wonder, Jackson Carr in the 68. He'll be doing the pushing up on the top. Bye-bye to the pace truck. Reach up, pull those belts nice and tight, because we got to go green flagging. And if you are pulling belts in the racing simulator, then you're scrubbing your monkey, because that's just ridiculous. You know it and I know it. But definitely make sure that your gloves are nice and tight. You got to have gloves. And here we go. Race time, green flag one more time. Here we go. Mr. Jenkins doing his job, shoving the 23 of Sebastian Marin right out front a little bit. There were a few guys that had to use the fast repair, so I'm sure they're going to be hanging back. Take a look at that number 6 right there. Tom Pichard. Right there he is on the high side. Get a better look right here at him when he's coming around. Skippy. That's what they call him. And I don't know what just happened. There's his number, but we lost his cam. All the way from Australia. I don't know why we lost Skippy in his cam, but we did. We still got the rest of the cats. But we lost Skippy. But we know where he's at on the track. He's sitting in the 7th spot. Good run here by 21, Tony Wright. Nice seeing him up here. Now, some of the guys I was talking to you about, way back here in the back. Alcina. Zachary Lima. And the number 4. He's back here in the 17th. That's not going to last very long. Not to mention Steven Karosik. That's not going to last very long either, because they're coming. The 22 better hang on, because he is going like a bullet. Cena's got to catch a ride with those cats and the way he's going to go. Right there, the 24, Everett Lane. Whoa, trouble. The 21 goes for a long ride. The question is he going to be able to contain it and not bring out a caution? Usually they get away with it. He's down there, he's gathering it back up, but no, it will bring out the caution. And let's see right where it happens. I really don't know. That's pretty, let's take a look here at the 47. What do you think? Robert Anderson. Get a little better view of it. perhaps right here. There it was. Looks like the 21 might have come down, not realizing the 47 is right there occupying that spot. That's what it appears to me. Take another look at it. You can see the 47 drifting up a little bit right here. 21 holding his line, no troubles. That 47 still drifting. All right, now both of them. That's exactly what it was. 47 coming up, 21 coming down. Two cats going for the same piece of real estate. Not gonna work. And then when that happens, this happens. And it's not pretty. 47, watch him try to hang out with everything he can, and he can't do it. And man, you want to talk about somebody getting slapped into the wall. Right there. That's a hard hit. Not quite sure who that was, but it was nasty. So they're all going to come back down into the pits. And I bet you're wondering who I'm going to give my Dude Wipes award to on that. Haven't really decided yet. I think we're still real early into the race. And in case you don't know, I give out a Dude Wipe award, and I'll show it to you. All right, there it is. That's for the guy who takes the hardest licks in the wrecks. Albert Anderson's going to be your leader. He has stayed out. He did not come in. Everybody else came into the pits. Gary Jenkins is second. Sebastian Marin, third. Fourth, J.D. Crow. The boy wonder, Jackson Carr, fifth. Everett Fastlane, sixth. Stephen Karosik, 7. Tom Pichard, 8. 9th. Zachary Lima, 10th. Larry Dickerson. See if I can get a hold of this cat real quick. Be fun to chat with him. Maybe. See if I can find him. Everett Lane, Bobby in the booth, got a copy.
Go ahead, Bobby.
How you doing out there, buddy?
Doing all right, having a little fun on Talladega Super Speedway.
Yeah, you are. Staying out of trouble, too. That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, up front, that's where we hope there's no trouble up front, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know is right. Setting in that 6th spot, you got both your fast repairs. Things are looking good. Fenders are all straight on that little hot rod. And, well, you're pretty darn racy. 24 out of 70 laps in the books. Feeling pretty froggy tonight. What do you think? What's your chances? Feeling good?
Yeah, the 24 Chevy Fast Lane Camaro is running pretty good, so we'll see if we can't get her to a victory tonight. These guys up front are tough to beat, but we'll see what happens here at the lap 71.
Well, you know, your mama didn't put that F in the middle of your name for nothing, son. F stands for fast.
Yes, it does, Bobby. We'll see if we can get real fast here toward the end of this race.
All right, pal. Give everybody a wave out on YouTube with the camera. That's it. See, there he is, guys. All right, we're going to check back with you later on, buddy. Good luck, and we'll talk to you.
All right, Bobby. Thank you, buddy.
All right. As soon as I figure out where in the devil I took you from, race control, right?
Somewhere.
I think it is. All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Bob.
Boy, I hope it's race control. If not, I'm in some serious trouble. Yep, it is. Like I said, man, it's important to get these guys back where they came from. If not, you got a bounty on your head. Y'all hit that like button. Let them know you appreciate them. 25 out of 70 in the books. A race summary, a whopping 2 cautions, 10 lead changes. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. Check them out. Monday nights. Lots of fun with these guys. You want to have fun, it's Super Speedway. Super Speedway fun, plain and simple. What better way to relax after a sucky Monday, right? I don't know many people that really enjoys a Monday. But you come out here with these guys and you'll have fun. Albert Anderson's gonna lead them down. 10 laps on those tires. Don't spin on those tires, buddy. If you do, you're liable to get ran over. Gary Jenkins is on the top side. If he likes it, we're going green. He likes it, we're going green. Whoa, right away, somebody goes sliding way off. Gathers it up. No harm, no foul. Jenkins dives down into your mama's rocket chair. That's where you're supposed to be the safest. And that's where everybody wants to be. Everett Wayne up on the high side doing the shoving. Trying to get J.D. Crow in that spot if he can get him there. Trying to be clear of that 90. And I think he cleared him, and boy, did he ever just clear him. Might have scraped the clear coat. Whoa, trouble up there. Corrosive got touched. He smacks the wall. Lima goes crazy. We have got carnage in the back. One. Everybody goes for a ride. The Chard lost half his front end. We'll go back and check this one out. It ain't pretty. I'm going to assume, which I know you don't want to, I think Skippy there in the 6 might have got Everett there a little sideways, and Corrosive just happened to be caught up in it. The 01 goes sideways. Skippy gets sideways. There's all kinds of stuff going on right here. Good Lord, I wouldn't know where to even begin to decipher this mess. But I'll tell you what, oh, Skippy got hit real hard right there. Lima goes all the way back up. Watch this. If I can find him, I'll click on him and we'll go with him. Watch Lima on the 04, the number 4 machine, right back up into traffic. And how he got right between those two cars right there, I don't know. Unbelievable. Now, the number 1, this is what I want to show you, and we're going to watch it. Cody Nagels. Let's ride with him. Okay, he gets caught up into that mess, but watch this. Missed that one. What a mess. But, again, everybody's coming in. A lot of Dude Wipes Award going out on that one. I don't even know where to begin. Hell, I'm going to give it to all of them. All these cats are coming in, getting some work done. And I'll guarantee you there's some fast repairs being used. JD Crow says, thank you very much. We'll come out here and I'll be more than happy to lead this bad boy around. Skippy, we lost his feed. Don't know what happened to him. But he took a beating like a redheaded stepchild. Almost went end over end. Still getting, there you go. Gets a brand new front end. You can see Skippy pulling out here. Gonna get himself a new front end. There he is, the number 1. Cody. He's gonna come back out. How about you, Cody? Bobby the Booth, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
You ever feel like you're a pinball in a pinball machine?
Yeah, and I am very glad you can't hear me this time because I've been screaming. I'm getting upset now. I've used both my quick repairs, and I'm going to be a little conservative for a while, and I got to hold my breath.
I understand. I get it. Only 29 laps out of 70 in the book. It's like the right place at the wrong time.
Every time I try to move up through the field at all, I get involved in a accident. So, yeah, hopefully I get better. Hopefully my luck's a little bit better.
I'll tell you what. I've got an idea for you. When we come back here, when we race again, I want you to go get a boatload of rabbit's feet, and I want you to hang it all over your rig. All right?
I'm going to do that.
but
I need it.
Make sure you make your bed up first.
Hey, I think it's looking pretty good. Ladies, I'm single. I made my bed.
You know that, ladies, that's true. I mean, what a single guy that makes his bed. You know, you got to give him perks for that. Come on. I mean, I don't think I've ever made my bed. So
I mean, if you wouldn't have said anything, I wasn't planning on making mine either.
Well, hey, keep the fenders on that bad boy.
I'll try my best.
And well, hopefully, stay back, stay with it, let these laps wind down, and hopefully your luck will change a little bit.
Yep, that's the plan.
All right, buddy, we'll be watching, seeing what happens to you a little later on here. Maybe we can talk to you up in the winner's circle.
Thanks, Bobby.
All right, buddy, later. And just like that, you're all happy and everything's going good, and bam, 2 fast repairs used up, and you're not even halfway through the race. And now you got to be really careful. And that's what's going to happen with Cody right here. He's going to have to be real careful. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. Top 5, Crow Wright, Anderson, Cena, MacArthur. Speaking of MacArthur, let's take a look at it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Good paint scheme. The Rolling Stones. A little bit of damage on the back of that. Now that's kind of scary. And the reason why it's scary, I'm going to hop on board with Robert Anderson. Now take a look. Now, trying to get square with him and pushing him, that's scary. Because if you're not square and you hit him, you are going to turn him like right now. And then you got to cause a big one. Well, and then everybody's going to be mad at you. So you're going to have to be kind of careful with him. All right, we're going to do it again. 30 out of 70 laps completed. And you folks are quiet out there in YouTube. I ain't heard jack from yous. Y'all still awake? And here we go, green flagging it. 21 caught up in an incident earlier. Tony Wright, now look at him, huh? Doing the pushing on the bottom. Al Cena, remember I told you about him? Keep an eye on him way back in the back. Well, here he is. The 27. Karosik, he was caught up in an incident. He was way back in the back. He was up front for a while. Here he comes again. This cat just does not give up. That's right. You heard me say it. I'm going to say it again. He's like a bad rash. It just won't go away. And here it comes. Could have been worse. I could have said a venereal disease, right? Nope, just a bad rash. But there he is, the 27 out front, working his way on the high side. Being caught up in a wreck. He coming right back. And, of course, he's got his pal right there with him in the 90. Gary Jenkins. Dustin Franklin right there, getting a little close to the 90. He's going to be doing the pushing for the middle row. A middle lane, Al Cena wanting him to get right up underneath him and give him some shoving. Get him enough shoving and then he can get around that 04. Or I'm sorry, the 01. These guys are already starting to get a little bit racy. And why not? They're all that good. Watch Jenkins do some shoving. Well, I was going to, because I knew he was going to push him down there. We're going to watch Al Cena push the 27 now. Stays away from him in the turns. Just before this little tri-oval, we give him one little bump right here if you can. And that'll be enough to get him right down into Mama's arms. And now he's really hoping that the 96 of Dustin Franklin can repay that favor and do the same thing for him. And we'll be watching him now. There's a shove. Got him a little squirrely, but he handled it. 22 doing a nice job up top, doing some pushing. But now Franklin's got to get right back up underneath there. Got to get right ready to hit him right when he comes out of this turn. Get one shot in before the tri-oval. You can see him, all that momentum, and he should have enough to drop him down to the bottom. And he had enough right there, I think. Let's see if he did. No, he does not. There he does. Al Cena. Now he's going to be leading them around in the bottom. Karosik jumps to the middle. Sees a little bit of momentum coming. Tries to steal some of that energy. I'm going to tell you some more momentum is that top, that top side. Sebastian Marin, he's doing a lot of shoving. He's got that nose of that 23 buried in that 22. Riding along with, they call him Sea Bass. Got no idea why. You guys tell me. He doesn't look like a fish. And you're absolutely correct, Road Dog. It is going to get a little stormy. You can already see it getting dark, and it's only 37 laps out of 70 in a book. Top side lost all of its energy. Seabass drops his partner just like he's turned the light switch on and realized that it was an ugly day. And he took off a running. 22 drops back. Karosik still out front, hanging on. Back a little bit. Take a look in the middle of this field. Zachary Lima sitting back here. He's hooked up with his teammate. And there he is, the 23. You see him on your screen. They're going to try to get on the high side. Maybe get a little bit more help. Tom Pachard way back here. Had to use the fast repair, hanging out in the back. I call him Dundee. We lost the feed to him. From Australia. The number 6 machine. The 46, Justin Kraft. Started 25th, he's 19th. Hanging out back here in the back. Trying to see what Jack Daniels, Tennessee, honey whiskey. And of course, Cody Nagel's the number 1. You heard me talk to him when I interviewed him. He wasn't a happy camper. He's used both of his fast repairs. Still got 30 laps to go with this race. He's got to stay out of trouble as long as he can. And that's right, ladies. He made his bed. That's impressive. And he's single. Al Cena finally gets up into the rocket chair. Nice and comfortable. Karosik decides to go to the middle. He's got a little help. Whoa, we got trouble back here in the back. And we got ourselves another wreck. Take a look and see where this one starts. Right there is where it starts. And I do think... Back it up. Here we go. We'll slow her down. We're watching the 24, the 47. The 47 drifts up, I do believe, just to make sure. 24 holding the line. The 47 drifts right up and boom, nails the 24. And when he hits him, they both slam into the wall. The 47's going to come right down. Robert Anderson take out the 19. And, of course, you can see what happens from there. Ouchie mama. The 19 takes one heck of a shot right there. Check out the shock work on these cars when they get hit. So that's going to bring out a bunch of fast repairs. A whole lot of fast repairs. Got some guys blowing up. You can hear the motors blowing. Take a look at this. How's that for being a nice guy? Jackson Carr giving the 22 a little help. Giving Mr. Dickerson a little bit of help here, getting him into the pits. You can see Jackson Carr's. His car's tore all to pieces. 24 gets himself a new front end. And just like that, presto changeo, Jackson Carr's got a new ride. That's one of his fast repairs he's had to use. Alcina. Number 1, Steven Krosik comes out second, third, Gary Jenkins, Sebastian Marin fourth, fifth, Albert Anderson sixth, Ken MacArthur, Zachary Lima seventh, eighth, Dylan Bryant, ninth, Dustin Franklin, 10th, Randy Miner. This ought to be fun. I'll go ahead and get a hold of the league owner here. We'll talk with him. Might as well just come forth and tell him I called him a rash. Right on the broadcast. Get it right out in the open. That's how I like to do things. Steven, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy.
Hey, Bobby, how's it going?
It's going good. You got a fast hot rod, pal.
Yes, sir. It's hooked up tonight. I'm excited.
Yeah, you got caught up in an incident or so. You ended up back in the back. You've had to use one fast repair. You still got one underneath your belt. But, you know, they just can't hold a good man down, can they? You back in the back, and you back up front. You went back to the back, and you back up front again.
Yeah, hopefully we can keep it up here. I don't want to be back there again.
And I got to be honest with you. You know, like I told the fans out here on YouTube, I'm just an honest kind of guy. I have to admit it. I did say you're like a rash. You just don't go away.
Gee, thanks, Bobby.
You just don't go away. Yeah, here you are again, up front leading this bad boy. You got yourself an old pro behind you, too, and Alcina there. He's going to be up on your top side. And, man, you and Gary Jenkins in that 90 seem to work quite well together, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Me and Gary work great together. He's with us tonight.
Yeah, you guys got her hooked up and going. 43 out of 70 laps are in the book, buddy. We're going to be keeping an eye on you. But you're feeling pretty racy tonight. You're looking pretty racy, so good luck, and we'll see if you can't pull this bad boy off. Now, look, you won last night in the league that I was broadcasting, so maybe that momentum's going to move forward. Maybe you can do it 2 nights in a row. What do you think?
I'm hoping so. Fingers crossed, man. I'm going to give it all I got.
Well, if you do, I want an autograph, and I'm going to put it on eBay and sell it, and maybe I can call off work tomorrow.
10-4.
All right. Good luck. We'll talk to you later.
See you, Bobby. Bye.
All right. Oh, these guys are a blast. Dale Cup Series Super Speedway. Man, you guys want to have some fun with some guys race with? Get hooked up with these guys. Even when they're not in the league racing, they're still out here racing. They just have fun. They got with me the other night, tried to get me to come out and race with them, so I did. These knuckleheads, they had half of them going the right way and the other half going the other way. I didn't know if I was coming or going. But it was fun. And that's what these guys really stress. Fun. And they have fun doing it. And that's what I like about them. It wasn't so much fun when I had to get up the next morning awful early, but it was worth it. So it's Krosik on the bottom. Alcina up top. Sebastian Marin, Gary Jenkins right behind him. MaxspeedTV, baby. Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. And why do I say that? Because that's what my wife keeps telling me all the time. Another hobby. That's right. So that's what I stick with. 44 out of 70 completed. We'll take a look. Look at the crowd out here. They are on their feet for the Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. It's about to get ugly. Not quite, but it's going to happen. Green flag, and here we go. One more time, folks. Rosick in the bottom. And he's got his buddy, Mr. Gary Jenkins, buried. His nose is buried. Take a look at that, huh? That's how you do the shoving around this place. You get lined up into turns. When you come out of that turn, you get the opportunity to give one good shove all the way down the backstretch. And of course, if you've got a good pusher on the outside, like Sebastian Marin right here, he's doing the exact same thing. We talked about Cody Nagels earlier. There he is in the number one. He says he's got to play it smart. He has no more fast repairs, and he does. He's playing it smart. Tom Pachard is playing it smart. The rest of these cats are doing the same thing. All these guys have used their fast repairs. They have none to give. Letting the laps click down before they make a charge. Now we know the 14's quick. He's been up there monkeyed and played with him for a while. He's settled into the 15th spot. And yes, I'm going to screw up this name when I say it. Vanciti Guerrero. Or as I like to call him, jalapeno on a big stick. Or I'll just call him the Italian Stallion so I don't get cement blocks for shoes. But he's hanging out, letting the laps count down before he makes the big moves. The 24 Everett Lane doing the same exact thing. You see Mr. Lane right here. He gets up there and it gets real racy with him, but he does realize he's used both of his fast repairs. He knows he's got to take care of the equipment. If he gets into another incident, he's done. So you got to be on the defense probably more than you are in the offense right now. For a while anyway. Alcina in the middle. The 25, no surprise to me, J.D. Crow. Loving that top side. Getting a little help from Tony Wright in the 21, soon to be the 46. Justin Kraft going to join in the fun. Needing all the help they can get up there. Everett Lane's getting a little bit racy. He said the hell of it. Let's do or die. Let's do this. And here he comes. He's going to Put that Camaro right up into that pack. Right around with Lima in the middle. This is what he sees. Kind of hard to push the 97, being banged up like he is. Ken MacArthur. You're afraid to touch the guy. If you do, you're going to send him flying. But Zachary has nowhere to go because they be all around him. You can see them. Don't forget to smash that like button for these guys. They will appreciate it, so would I. Kurosik leading another lap. That's going to be 20 he's led. And right up in the mix of things, Sebastian Marin. And there he is. Look at the concentration in his eyes. Trying to get that middle lane up through there. But like nothing more to get that 85 of Alcina up in front of Kurosik. But it's a little tough. Boo, the 85 and the 25 get real close together. Up close and personal. Now's the opportunity. Gives him one good shove right there, but is it enough for him to drop down? I don't think so. Not yet. He definitely got close. Three wide racing up front. At some point, you're almost four wide racing back here in the back. Larry Dickerson in the 22 and 14th. They're staying back here. Just enough to stay in that draft. The 60, whoa, into the wall. Skippy, I think. It was either Skippy or the 68. One of the two just smashed the wall right there. Not sure who it was. Kurosik jumps up, hooks up with his teammate, Sebastian Marin in a 23. Those two are going to be joining at the hips. You won't be separating those two guys. And there they go. Like they were shot out of a cannon together. Whoa, 25, J.D. Crow, the 01, get together, put the 01 off the track, he comes back up. Give somebody a kiss up here, but he able to hang on to it. Trying to figure out, I think it was BK. And there's BK up here. Haven't had a chance to speak with him yet. just about sent him for a ride. Great handling job on his part. That could have been ugly. Now, here's the funny part, guys. That's right. Inquiry minds want to know, yep, they're going to have to come into a pits one more time. The question is, when are they going to top off? Corrosive, 25 laps he's led. Sebastian Marin led 12. Gary Jenkins has not led a lap, but he's been up here all evening long. Al Cena's led 9. Tony Wright trying to push him up here. And here comes Zachary Lima and Everett F for fast lane. He's going to tighten things up. Lima says, let's go up to the wall, make it 3 wide. Everett says, all right, I'll follow, let's go. Remember, I do believe they're going to have to come in for a quick splash of fuel. Keep that in the back of your minds. The 54 gets out of the way because he's got a freight train coming right at him. $11 to go. When are they going to come in, and who's going to come with them? You know, the more the merrier. You will probably see at least the 27, 23, and the 90 for sure come together. I wouldn't be surprised if Robert Anderson in the 47 stays with them. You want to talk about a green flag pit stop that's got to be absolutely perfect? It's going to have to be this one. JD Crow out front. Al Cena right behind him doing the pushing. The 21's right with him. We know exactly what these guys are doing. It's a wait-and-see game. They want to come in and pit, but then again, they don't want to because they're thinking something's going to happen that's going to bring out a caution, and they all can come in together. You don't want to be caught going into the pits, and a caution comes out. So what's going to happen? What a perfect scenario rolling down right here. They're all waiting to see, is a caution going to take place? Or are all of them going to run out of fuel together? Now, Zachary Lima, the number 4. Believe it or not, Larry Dickerson in the 22 is the closest one that might even could possibly have a chance. But these guys are gonna have to come in at some point, probably within the next 3 to 4 laps. But I think they're all banking on a caution. Seven to go. JD Crow on the outside, being shoved by Alcina. Steven Krosik being shoved by Sebastian Marin. What's going to happen? Are they going to stay out? Yes, they are. Third line, trying to get something going. Sebastian's going up to the front. He's going to hop in that middle lane, try to get some of the momentum right in front of JD Crow. Whoa, a little trouble going on. And there's the caution they were all praying for, and they got it. See if I can find it right here. Right along with the 47, I believe. Robert Anderson. Take a look. 47 gives the 90 a shove, and he wasn't even lined up with him whatsoever. And he comes up, hits the 85. 85 hits Lima, and so on and so on. And then you see the big one back here. Alcina's involved with it. Lima's involved with it. Obviously, the 90's involved. Jenkins. The 46 has locked it up, and he still gets involved. Now, this is interesting. Sebastian Marin, Krosik, Everett Lane, all three, I believe, are teammates. Robert Anderson. Some of these guys are heading into the pits now. Getting fueled up, topped off. Now, let's see. Marin, Krosik, Lane, Wright, Anderson, Cody Nagels, and Simon. Those 7 cats have not been in for fuel. Alcina all the way back have. Unless they've got a spare tank stuck on that car somewhere. They are gonna have to come in for fuel, I believe. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. The one and only MaxspeedTV TV. Over 9,000 subscribers. If you haven't, go subscribe. Check us out. We appreciate everybody. And please, don't forget, hit that freaking like button. Let these guys know you appreciate everything they're doing. Either they know something or I don't. I'm not sure which. You can see the rest of these guys coming in, getting fuel, tires. These top 7 cats, no tires, no fuel, no nothing. Let's see what happens. Maybe my calculations are off. Marin's down on the bottom. And there he is. Reaching over. Grabbing his lucky rabbit's foot or his rubber ducky. Whatever he has. He better rub it and rub it hard. Kurosik's going to be on top. Your pushers, Everett Lane, the 24, and there he is. And you're absolutely right, Road Dog. The oval race is now going to be a drag race. You got that right. I thought for sure they only had about, well, these are caution laps too, so it's going to be real close on the fuel. I mean, real close. Rolling the dice. The number 1, Cody Nagels. He said, I got to keep it clean. I have no fast repairs left. 0. Here he is. In the 5th position. This is it. Are they going to be able to keep it clean? We're going to hang right here with them all the way. 26 laps on these tires. You don't want to spin them. You don't want to miss a gear. If you do, you're going to get your butt ran over. Marin on the bottom. Everett Lane doing the shoving. Right away, they're looking, trying to make it a 3-wide deal. Cena's going to go out with a 21 of Tony Wright and give him some shoving. Everybody is jockeying around. Now Karosic's going to be in the middle. Sebastian Marin still hanging out down in the bottom. Cody Nagel's doing the shoving in the middle. And here's where it's going to get interesting. White flag right here. Can they keep it clean? And they are really starting to tighten it up now. And when they start tightening up, they start pushing. And when they start pushing, they're like they're drunk. They're going to be weebling and wobbling everywhere like the number one is right there. He hit 23. Karosic and just about put him out of there. He gathers it back up. It's going to slow that bottom line down. But no big deal. I'm sorry, Sebastian's going to slow the bottom line down, but not a big deal for them. Because here he comes on the bottom. Now him and Karosic get to touching together. Alcina goes sideways. It's a total mess back behind him. 3 wide right there together. And they're still battling it out. Who's it going to be? Now they're all touching and sliding. Let's see who slides across it first. Sebastian, you're not going to believe it. I'm all freaking choked up. Jackson Carr is going to win this, guys. Look at the smiles on the faces. They cannot believe it. Oh, my God. Let's run this back. It happens all the time. We'll slow it down. These guys are battling like crazy out here. All up in front of Jackson Carr. We'll show it to you. Watch them. All this battling, fighting going on. The C's part ways. The 21 jumps up in front of Jackson. He decides, well, I guess I better go down here a little bit. Everybody goes up top on him, right? Well, there they go. And he just sails right off into the sunset down below. Misses everybody, wrecking everybody. And he crosses the finish line first. But Sebastian Marin almost crossed that finish line backwards to beat him. It was that close. There he is. Led one lap, and it's the most important lap of the race. That's all he cared about. Unbelievable. There for a while, they were absolutely all 3 or 4 touching side by side. They all beat and bang and take each other out. The C's part ways, and the 14-year-old Jackson Carr sees a spot, and he dives down in there and takes it. And he is a happy camper, to say the least. Gives Mr. Lima a victory. Smack. Man, I'm still choked up over this one. Absolutely crazy finish is right, Road Dog. There he is, 14 years old. Got hyped up on high C juice, sugar high. Had to find a quarter and get a note from his mother so he can stay up past his bedtime tonight because it's a school night. And there he is. Taking it to the veterans. And there they sit. You guys stick around. We'll be right back. We'll get some interviews in. MaxspeedTV Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. MaxspeedTV Dale Cup Super Speedway Series coming at you live on a Monday night. You might have had a crappy Monday, but we did not have a crappy Monday night race here at Dale Cup Super Speedway. Let me tell you what, these cats are exciting. Good Lord Almighty. Tony Wright, third place finish tonight. Talk to me, bud.
Yeah, man, I'm going to get one of these. That's a third. I think I've had a second. I've been close. I had good help with Al pushing me there at the end, but there's so much talent in here. It's hard to beat these guys.
It's one of those always a bridesmaid, never a bride thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm on the wrong end.
But you know what? You ran up front for quite a bit. You got in a few incidents. You got in the back, and you worked your way back up front. I mean, you were working good with quite a few guys. You definitely enjoyed pushing. I know that. We watched you throughout the broadcast. You really enjoyed shoving, I can tell you that. But third place finish, you know what? That's pretty good, especially with the talent that's in this league.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I'm getting close, so maybe I'll grab one here, one of these races.
Well, hey, it's all about the points, and you got some points.
Yes, sir.
Anybody out there that you want to thank before I let you go?
I thank these guys for putting it on and inviting us like they do and keep the things going and broadcast it like they do, so like you do. And other teammates, if you just keep the teammates with you, you got a shot at it.
Yeah. The one thing about it, you got to have friends, especially at Super Speedway. You got to have friends and you got to have luck. You know what I mean? If Sebastian turns on his light and you look at his rig and his in-car camera, he must have about 50 rabbit's feet hung all over it.
I need to borrow one of those.
We'll have to talk to him, see if he'll sell some. Anyway, congratulations, my friend. Third place finish. Good job. We'll catch you next week. See if you can get a little closer.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Later. Speaking of him, Seabass, hang on. Let me get you out here. There he is. Hey, yeah. He's got the light on. He's got the shirt on, the hat. Wow, what a stud. I can't believe you're single. What in the world's going on? Talk to me, Sebastian. Was that a crazy race or what?
Man, that was a wild race right there. That was great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a long race. Hey, what's the deal? I see on here you didn't even have to use a fast repair.
Yeah, I stayed out of trouble and I didn't really need to use one, so that's always a plus. But it's always nice to keep them in the back pocket just in case.
Yeah, you do realize if I'd have been out there, it'd have been over with.
Oh yeah, I know.
Me and you would have been in the inside at the taco stand by lap 10.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, congratulations on the second place finish. Getting the points, that's what we want. It's all about the championship, so you can rub it in everybody else's face. Let's face it, that's what we like to do.
Absolutely.
You're already building the cabinet behind you so you can set the trophies, right?
Yeah, I'll have to make some space, but yeah, we can put a few fake trophies up there.
I figured you could. Get rid of those all those little
cheese.
Your Ken and Barbie dolls and stuff, and make room for those trophies.
we gotta leave the penguin though.
Penguin's got to stay. He's cool. It's like a mascot. But anyway, good job on the driving. So it looked like a fun race. It was fun to broadcast and watch. So, anybody you want to thank before I let you go?
I want to thank everybody from Dale Cup, and want to thank all the people that show up each and every week to race and put on a hell of a show like this one. And of course, my main man, Bobby, the one and only Bobby with all the goddamn hobbies.
You can't say that. Gosh darn hobbies.
Gosh darn hobbies.
Man, you gotta get me in trouble. And you almost made me cry. I can't believe I had to beg for you to even say that.
You got us in trouble last week by saying this was SSK. So hey, what goes around comes around.
I get all mixed up. I'm old. Now go pray for forgiveness with that potty mouth and wash it out with soap.
Oh, will do, man.
All right, and we'll catch you next week. And hey, I hope that little singles mingles thingy that you put out there, I hope it works for you. I hope you get a lot of answers on that.
Yeah, we'll see. It would be nice if you said where I was actually from instead of saying I was from, I don't know, Mexico or Colombia.
No, I think I said Puerto Rico this time. Was I right?
If you said Puerto Rico, then yes, you were right this time.
All right, I did say Puerto Rico. Well, all right then. If you get a knock on your door, I want credit for it.
Absolutely.
All right, you have yourself a good one. Congratulations on your second place. We'll see you later.
Yep, thank you.
And do something with that 70s porn star mustache. That could be the reason why you're not getting any dates.
Oh, brother. I
All
can't
right.
grow anything, all right? Let me have at least this.
We'll see you. Bye.
Yep, see it.
These guys are a blast, I'm telling you. So much fun, this league. A blast of this league. A lot of fun. And speaking of fun, hang on. Let me get the banner up here. Where are you at, Jackson?
I'm right here.
Unbelievable, Jackson. How old are you? 14, right?
Turning 15 in a week. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, in a week 15. Well, excuse me. Nice job, buddy. So go through it real quick. The last 500 yards of the race where they were beating the crap out of each other. It kind of looked like the seas parted ways. You saw a spot to go down below, and it's like the sun came out of the clouds and victory.
Well, I want to thank High C. I was just jumped up on it. I am about 10 bottles down, so that probably helped a little bit there with the reaction time.
Son, you're not going to go to sleep till 3 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, but it was worth it.
Okay.
Worth it.
All right. It was a great race. You got points. And I got to be honest with you, it kind of would be hilarious to see a soon-to-be 15-year-old stomp these veterans' butt towards the end of the season. That'd be something to be pretty darn proud of, you know it?
Oh, yeah, well, these guys are so good that I don't know if that's really on my bucket list for the moment, but getting a win definitely helps.
Don't sell yourself short, buddy, because there's about 25 other cats out here. They didn't get first place. You did. So pat yourself on the shoulder, pal. You did a great job tonight. Now, young man, get yourself a bowl of cereal and get in bed and get some rest. You got school tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Will do, Bobby.
All right. Anybody you want to thank before I let you go?
I want to thank Tom for supplying me. I'm able to use his company on my car here. I'd like to thank my mom for letting me stay up this late. And I'd love to put thank you to Lima to putting all this together, him and Steve. And I really want to thank the broadcaster for putting this all on.
Oh. Now see, you're going to have to teach Sebastian how to give thanks, how to give an interview, because you were awesome at it. He sucks. So you're going to have to work with him, okay?
I will do.
Yeah, you work with him on that and try to make him a better interviewer, okay?
Yeah.
All right. You take care of yourself, Jackson. Congratulations on your win, buddy. And, well, I'll probably see you tomorrow night, won't I?
Yeah, I'll be in SSK.
All right. Hey, take this momentum, move it forward. Whoop some butt over there, too. And I'll be here to watch it.
Okay.
Get you some rest. We'll see you tomorrow. Congratulations on your win, pal.
Yep. Thank you for putting it on.
All right, buddy. Take care. We'll see you later. Well, that's it from here. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series, Dega. Bobby with all the hobbies, MaxspeedTV. Appreciate everybody that came out, watched, and participated, and chatted with me on YouTube. I think about all 4 of yous. Anyway, tell the friends. Come on out and join us on Monday night. Forget about Monday Night Football. Those clowns don't stand up for the national anthem. Come out here and watch Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. These clowns race, and they're darn good. All right? And this clown likes broadcasting. Might not know what I'm doing, but by golly, I'm not boring, right? At least give me that. Hit that like button before you leave. Let these guys know you appreciate them. They get another work week. It sucks, I know, but hang in there. You only got 4 more days to go, hopefully. In the meantime, we'll see you next time. But everybody, be safe out there. See ya.